EdTech platform Physics Wallah turns unicorn as it raises $100 million in Series A funding from Westbridge and GSV Ventures. With the fresh funds raised, Physics Wallah is now valued at $1.1 billion. To talk to us about the road ahead, joining me now is the founder and CEO, Alakh Pandey. Alakh, welcome to Startup Street and congratulations on turning unicorn. You started Physics Wallah as a YouTube channel in 2016. You've bootstrapped for the last 6 years and now you've raised $100 million in Series A funding. Alakh, you've got a valuation of over $1 billion in your maiden round of funding. What does this unicorn status mean to you and what changes with Westbridge and GSV Ventures now backing you?
Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I don't think that much changes with this unicorn valuation or something. The only thing that we are worried about is serving values to the students, that we have been consistent in our journey. A lot changes with GSV coming to us, as we have a lot of international exposure as well as international EdTech platforms learning that we will have through GSV, specifically talking about Debra, who is connected to us from GSV. As we consider about Westbridge, Sandeep has years of experience in the Indian market, in the Indian EdTech space even. And Westbridge is known for taking companies to the IPO. So we hope for that.
Right, okay. We hope you IPO soon, but talk to me about PW's teaching methodology. How are you different from competitors? How do you focus on learning outcomes?
So ever since I was there on the YouTube, so you can say that I was the first one who was putting out the content for free, of course, the complete content for IIT, JEE and NEET, the competitive exams for engineering and medical. And how is it different from the competitor? I think starting the concept from the basics, mixing a lot of engagement things around the videos. If you talk about the learning outcome, how we are different from the competitor in the teaching pedagogy is that we stick in online. What happened when any brand came to the online, they thought of making it colorful with something else that was not present in offline and doing something new. We stick to the ground rules. I did the same thing that I used to do in the offline. I was an offline teacher, and the same thing I communicated to all of my teachers, and we did the exact same copy model offline on the online, because the students are the same. If you see, those same students are there, and within 2 or 3 years that mentality has not changed. So we are teaching on the smart boards. The same pedagogy is working. Nothing much has changed. Just to consider a student as your friend, as someone, place yourself in their place, whether you will be able to understand that topic or not. If you talk about the learning outcome, yes, a lot has changed over these 2 or 3 years. Basically, in the last 2 years, when we came to the PW mobile app, a lot of technologies and product has been implemented. Like we have a live chat there. We have a polling system through which know the common sentiment running around the students. We have a live doubt solving, where we can doubt engine, where we can see the live doubts of the students. The doubts works even after the class. There are test analysis, video solution, and all that. Those mentorship, a lot of things working around that. Learning outcome, yes, in the first year only, we made around 10,000 plus selections in the top premier IIT college or the medical colleges. So that is the learning outcome that we are getting.
All right. Talk to me about the fresh funds raised. You plan to expand, open more centers, as well as introduce new course offerings. If you could elaborate on these plans, what's in the pipeline, how many centers do you plan to open, and what are the new offerings going to be?
It's not much around the new centers. It's mostly around the vertical and the horizontal expansion within PW online platform. If you talk about the offline centers, we already have 20 hybrid centers. Maybe we will expand it by 5 or 10 more, but that's not the basic reason of raising the fund. Majority part of the fund is going to be used in firstly I would like to tell that how PW is different from the competitor is also because of the pricing factor, that we are the most affordable EdTech platform in the whole market out there. That our fee for whole year IIT or medical preparation is 1/10 of what our competitors are charging. But a feature where we were missing out was connecting to the students individually, because in such a low cost, it's become very tough to connect to a individual student. So we're working on a very premium project that will be priced not that much premium price, but a premium product where students we can connect directly. I cannot disclose the name here. So a lot of fund is going to go there, firstly. Secondly, we are working on the expansion vertically. So we will go downstream. Currently we are in 9-10. So we'll go downstream in 6th, 7th, 8th, and then upstream in PG courses. And thirdly, we are going to do vernacular. A lot of our audience,
Yes.
you say 95% of our audience, our students are from North India, only Hindi speaking audience. So we need more the Bengali speaking audience, the Tamil speaking audience. So vernacular expansion is also there in the back.
Sure. Alakh, you mentioned pricing and you claim that you deliver high quality education with affordability at the forefront, and also that at least 1 in 6 students in medical and 1 in 10 students in engineering colleges in India, PW alumni. How competitively are your courses priced?
How competitively it is priced? I think the idea behind the price of the course is not based on what competitors were putting it up.
Okay.
The idea is basically based on my life experience. Belonging to a very poor family where my father has to sell his own house and I have to live in a slum area in a rented home, and I couldn't get that IIT premier coaching. So it was always there in my mind that the coaching for IIT or NEET or any competitive exam should be such that that any student can actually be able to afford it. So for a good 4 years, I put the content free of cost on YouTube. But the limitation there was that I was teaching only physics and a part of chemistry. I was not able to teach maths, biology. I was not able to teach different more number of classes. I was not able to take tests. The whole holistic approach, the whole curriculum around the examination that is needed to crack into IIT or NEET, that was missing. So I launched the PW app. There was no business vision behind this. But when we launched the PW app, then there came the point that you have to price it because you need to run the team, you need to run the tech, you need to pay the server. So we priced the lowest price that we can take. So our prices are competitive in numbers. If I quote, our competitors are charging, if 50,000, we are charging 4,000 per year in online. So that much competition, competitive pricing we have. But if in terms of quality, I don't think that any kind of competition we have because the founder itself is a teacher. So I maintain the quality out here.
Absolutely. Alakh, you know, while Physics Wallah has expanded to a website and a mobile app, which we were just talking about, it has also grown in number of YouTube channels like, you know, JEE Wallah, Competition Wallah, PW English, PW Bangla, among many others. Take me through the revenue model. You know, is it just subscription based? Also the revenue split between offline and online that you're currently seeing?
Okay, so it's not subscription based. It's like a product based, you can say. So in the name of product, I am a layman in business terms and jargon. So pardon me if I'm wrong somewhere. I'm an educator. So in the name of the product, we have a batch, a specific batch for class 11 students preparing for IIT. That is one batch. Class 11 students preparing for NEET. That is another batch. 12th student preparing for JEE, another batch. So in this manner, we have about 60 batches. And the price range of this batch ranges somewhere from, you can say, 1200 INR to 4200 INR. That's the maximum that we charge a student for complete year course, 4200 INR. And that's the differentiator for us in the market out there. And that's why we stand out. Like
absolutely.
And of course,
one final question, Alakh, before I let you go. You're disrupting the test preparation market, delivering low-cost solutions with high quality. But, you know, what about inorganic growth? Will you be looking to make acquisitions? That is a fiercely competitive sector. You've said no, you know, there was an offer for you for getting acquired. You said no for that. But will you be looking at inorganic growth?
Inorganic growth, I won't say. I will definitely look for like-minded alakh pandeys out there who are trying to impact their particular zoner, their particular segment of education. I'll definitely tie hands with them, tie knots with them, shake hands with them, and definitely, if there is a chance, I'll do that.
Okay, Alakh, many thanks for joining us on the show today, and wish you the very best with all your growth plans. Many thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.